Hello and welcome back to The Legend of Heroes Trails in the Sky. Showdown countdown. But before we do that, let's go survey the farm. Just to make sure, all the crops are in order. Even the cows are not here. That's when you know something terrible has happened. Crop munchers. Lettuce. No one is around. Go to our favorite place. I keep thinking in these situations, there will be hidden secrets somewhere. The game's like, you really shouldn't explore right now, but we'll reward you if you do. And go in this door. This way we can hit the enemy from a side angle that they didn't expect. Let's also heal. Ornaments. That's where we go to heal. You know what? Let's use Tita to heal. Her EP is essentially useless anyway, so nobody will miss any. Alright. We all have our CPs full, ready to engage in battle. They're all asleep. Shara is going in a completely different direction. No, we missed her again. I mean, okay. I guess we can't really get him out of here right now, but this is the best we can do. This is really tough on Estelle because she's had this entire struggle with guilt, all the way back when she kind of felt guilty that her mother lost her life because she went all the way up to the tower for no reason. And then now she feels like this is her quest to find Joshua, but in the process of it, she's putting all of these people that she knows in danger, and she can't do anything. Thanks, Big Sis. I don't know about Cassius. I mean, he did make a mistake in the Joshua stuff, but he seems like perfect. Back then, I thought he was a useless middle-aged man, but now I think he's perfect. Yep. Well, that's not exactly his fault. I mean, I would say the bigger mistake he made is about Joshua. somehow I feel like the impact, at least at the moment, is even greater that, you know, these people are actually asleep compared to like if they were just, you know, murdered or something. The fact that they're asleep almost seems like it's taunting. It's like, you know, there's a permanence to the situation where, you know, if they died, you could just go up in one flame of rage, you know, put revenge on your mind, and then say, this is what I'm gonna do. But these folks who are sleeping here, who are not dead, almost feels like a constant taunt to you about how useless you are. Like every time you look at them, you say, you know, only if I can just do just a little bit for them. Only if I were just a little bit better. But they don't respond, and they're just still there waiting for you. Waiting for you for the time when you can actually do something. But you never know when that time is. You never know when that time will come. Who is this? Hey! No, I think that's fairly unexpected. I didn't expect him to show up. What are you doing here? Why do you always show up to these situations? So Father Divine is Father Divine is actually a romance writer. During the daytime. During the nighttime, he's an apothecary. And on weekend, he puts people to sleep. He is like a surrogate Olivier when Olivier can't be around. Dude, he is a holy knight of the highest order. Speaking of Grossritter, I just found out. Here's a spoiler for you. Actually, it's not a spoiler, more like a teaser. I was completely blown away by a reveal in Code Steel 2 about one of the cast member being actually a secret Grossritter. Did not see that coming at all, I have to say. That's right, somebody in that whole damn academy was actually a Grossritter. Who is it? Won't tell you. I'll tell you it's not Rin. He's too many things already. There I was, gearing myself up for a fight against an unknown boss, but now I'm just lost in the fog. Maybe we should investigate the farm just a little bit to see if we can find any clues. You know, maybe the Black Witch dropped a strand of hair or something. Maybe she fed the cattle. Speaking of which, where are even the cattle? She didn't murder them, did she? Okay. I guess it doesn't really matter. Alright, let's head out. I think we're supposed to head back to the guild. Yep. Actually, I want to go, since we're here already, I want to go check at the fort really quick to see if there's anything interesting happening there. All the people are no longer here anymore, but... Hey, the fog's gone. But maybe now that the folks aren't there anymore, somebody else has moved in. That's how things like this work. He's so temporary, he doesn't even have a name. Yep. No name soldier. Irvin. You don't seem very certain about things. You're like, maybe we should. You're the commanding officer. Nobody's gonna tell you what to do except for you. Huh? Get yourself together. Aha. Now this is what I was looking for. I got a lot of dumplings, so might as well use a few. Dumplings are delicious, by the way. Both the Eastern and the Western variety. Something about that name just emanates deliciousness. I am drooling as we speak. My mic's a mess. Okay, let's go back. I've always kind of wondered about this ground over here. Like, right here. There seems to be some sort of scorched earth situation going on, but... game has never went into much detail about it, so I won't ask. It's not my place to poke my nose into the army affairs of nations. Or bracers. What? Of course, we know this is all a trap, because at the end of last chapter, if you remember the cutscene, the wise man wants to quote-unquote recruit Estelle into Ouroboros as a way of getting Joshua back. So I'm certain that this is part of the recruitment process. Hey there. It looks like there are 5 birds total. Are you Waffles? Yes, you're Waffles. Is he still looking at Aina? Yes. Things are certainly getting worse, aren't they? Well, I'll have you know that ours is much more eventful. Only in our feelings and in our hearts. Feelings and hearts may be coming from the same place, but I am not one to say. I don't know if it's your fault. I mean, you're not exactly leading the party, Shara. I didn't even know the front door was locked. I took the side door immediately. Well, I was sort of suspecting that, but I mean, I knew Luke certainly, and I would be expected to know, obviously, Tio and her family, but like the maid? It's kind of a stretch. I don't even know her. Why does she hate me so much? Welcome to real life, Estelle. People you know nothing about, you've never met, will hate you with so much passion that you don't actually understand why. But don't worry about it. Hey, Kevin. Did we get you? Wait, no, not Kevin. Rich. Man, this chapter is filled with unexpected things. You took a hike. Oh, well, okay. I guess his job is really a hike. But... Yes. Now, have you heard something else? You went to Grancel, which means you went south. Could it be the forest? No way! Yeah, that's a trap, but we're gonna have to walk into it. Don't hang the sign on there. If you hang the sign, the phantom thief is gonna steal it, and then ask you to go through an entire line of quests to find that sign first. Alright. Fairly difficult choice here, actually. I would like to have a little more balance in my party. Tita is great, but I feel like if we're fighting a boss, her abilities or her strength isn't exactly going to be shining here. Oh, who am I kidding? She's terrible right now. She's actually not terrible. She's pretty good, but she's terrible. I kind of want to take our traditional party, but Shara has to be with us. And should I go with an all-out art party? Let's do it. Let's taunt back whoever who's taunting us. We don't need no fists.